Hey, all this is Zers. Welcome back to our World War II free-for-all. Let's see what the Nazis throw at us. No, it was gonna be an awesome transition except for this worker. You screwed me up, man. That was gonna be epic. I was gonna get right into it. The viewers are gonna be excited to see what's gonna happen next, and you screwed me up. Oh well. Now let's see what the Nazis can throw at us. Hurr! Come on now. What you going? Damn it! I was afraid of this. Didn't quite expect that much death and devastation. You asked me, friends. Crap. Is basically the answer I'm trying to say. Basically, again, he brought in 70,000 freaking artillery, which is a problem, obviously. So we need to deal with this crap again. His artillery spam, which is just quite unruly at this point. Quite. That's why that position wasn't strong. And now we're being flanked by a lot of things. We need to deal with this quickly before shit gets haywire. Before shit goes bananas! The good thing is that this helicopter type thing is not covered by air. So we should be able to, famous last words, deal with it rather quickly. It's not even our turn yet. Look at this. We're already selecting units. We're that good. We're that far ahead of schedule. Basically, we just need to kill Hitler. So, Bomber, hey, buddy. Oh, no. Hey, never mind. Our Manilan ally took care of it for us because that's awesome. Hitler doesn't have any city-state allies. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. But this is where my battleships are going to come in really handy. By coming in here and then blowing the crap out of anything he's trying to reinforce. I wish I had here a little sooner so I could deal with these artilleries, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more stuff to kill back there, so yay. Our biggest worry there, namely the helicopter thing, go around here and wreck all my artillery, that is no longer a worry. Mainly because it's already dead. So our main issues here now are going to be the continuous buildup of troops of the Nazi allegiance. I want to kill this thing. The main issue there being I can't do it safely because I need to make sure I have enough firepower to knock that stuff down. So let's do this step by step. We want to kill this because that'll open up some possibilities, let's say. So let's kill that. Good night. Let's kill this. Good. Then we need to start taking shots at stuff. 1, 2 shots there. I really do want to kill this thing, though. And we only have single-shot artilleries with that. I need to be able to get out of that position with that guy. Otherwise, he is quite dead meat. Did I lose? Yeah, I lost some mobile infantry. I didn't lose. Yeah, I lost another tank. That tank is back there going, "Help me, save me, if you will." All right. We could do some good damage to London though here. Oh, we don't have +1 range on this guy. Oh crap! I thought we did. Well, we need to change that. So let's just do this thing that we're gonna do anyway. Kill this puppy. Goodbye. We need to move out of here again to try and stay alive. Though that crap ton of artillery that's here is going to be a serious problem. So let's start dealing with this more diligently. We can scare this guy into submission a little bit. Again, this is just slowing me down from attacking London in reality. I don't want to do this with my tank because it's just going to cost me my life, I'm afraid. This likely will anyway, because of all this artillery. But the main issue here is London, and we need to focus on that. Oh, God, yet another troop that's missing. Yeah, he does have way too much air cover here, though. Look at this. There's so many SAMs. And I'm trying to be careful here not to go into range of cities, but he's just forcing my lines back slowly but surely, and it's getting very frustrating to deal with. Arrgh. It's all these freaking fortified positions he's got down. He keeps dropping these cities, and I can't really get to the units that are bombarding me. Okay, military base is done, so if stuff does move into us, we can attack stuff. I mean, the best thing I can do at this point is maybe get a gunship. So I'll be pretty good at knocking down his artillery with that. That'll basically one-shot artillery. That might not be a bad idea. Let's get a gunship up. This magnetic infantry, though, I just want to hit London, but I can't. It's pissing me off. All right. This general, I mean, I really kind of want to keep him here. I'm a little worried that he may go down if I'm not careful. Let's bring him back. Just make sure everything is covered here. This is okay, but this does open me up to the possibility of getting hit by artillery if it is promoted artillery. I should be okay here, though. Stay there. Per1 artillery meaning +1 range. I really want to nail this down, but I'm afraid it's going to have cover. I hate not being able to do this. All right, artillery. I mean, infantry. We need to start leveraging this a little faster, a little quicker now. A little bit quicker now. We're going to pull our lines back a little bit from here, because we want them to concentrate down here where we have more massed fire. We are a little far ahead at this point. That tank should probably honestly just pull back. I can't get my artillery attacked by anything here that's mobile. So let me just pull back. We'll pull back the artillery another tick later. So this guy has to take double movement. He'd have to take double movement. So yeah, this is fine. Artillery is safe. For now, though, let's keep our bombers in one piece, and we'll go from there. Bazooker. Oh, we just keep coming up here and pissing them off. Maybe that's a good way to do this. I really wish America was doing a little more to help me out here. They're not really doing altogether too much. I mean, I could kill this guy with this. But that, again, would put me in the same, like, 7 artillery bombardment range situation I don't want to be in. Let's just stay defensive and then see what we can do. Right, this sub is going to go in here because, just in case Nazis have boats. They kind of don't at this point. Actually, they kind of do. Hey, look, we can blow stuff up that's in the water. Oh, we can blow a lot of stuff up that's in the water. Hey, pal. We got to kill you. Then we got to go... how far can you move and fire? You can move and fire all the way there. So we go here. You can come up here, and we can kill you then. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is right. Yep. Goodbye. Days, I wish I had one more movement on that guy. Okay. No worries. Bomber, you just heal up for a second. You definitely need to fortify. What other military is coming out? More bombers are coming. Then we have a cargo ship. Where were you? Oh, is there a last route? There's no last route option. Great. Okay, so let's just see where the last route was. Is it all the way at the bottom? Yep. Previous routes go to Sutsum. Actually, no. Hold on. Do we have a place that will give us better money right now? There we go. It is Kiev to Katowice. So let's go to Kiev. Relocate you to Kiev. And we'll go to Katowice after that. That's actually a legitimate Polish city. So, unlike the last few. What are the Nazis doing? He's going to fortify. He's probably going to heal instantly. He healed instantly. Crap. Okay. Alright. Nothing too dangerous here. This is even making more and more important that I get my battleships here to start knocking down this line a little bit. Because stuff is definitely circling around here a little more, and I need to be careful with that. This is getting bananas, though. America, can you push at Oberhausen just a little bit? Because so far it feels like I'm the only one doing any kind of work. He is kind of pushing away from London, which is good. That much is good. These lines, however, are still filling up with artillery, and that's scaring the hell out of me. There are less and less SAMs to go around, however, and that way I'll actually be able to do something useful. We still need to, unfortunately, use some of our units to knock this down, but at least this rate we'll actually be able to use some of our infantry to do it, and that's pretty cool. Florence looks elsewhere, that's alright. I know America's got, like, #1 on everything. So we have another great scientist. Where are you? Just in time to... Werner Heisenberg. Yeah, that'll work for me. Kind of nuclear missile related. That's almost legit. We can finally use our city to blow some stuff up. Yay, something actually cheated forward. So you just got promoted. I suggest we go medic on you. So that should make everything else better. The other thing now is we got to cover these lines a little better than we were before. Probably put our tank here, or do we just pull back? Well, step by step, let's knock this stuff down that's still in the water. And we'll move our nuclear submarines forward so we can be more useful sooner. Kill that. You need to come out here and kill that. Beautiful. Let's come over here. 3 range on these things, so we should be okay. And we have bombardement capability, so we can do some good work on that. We're going to be 1 tile shy, aren't we? Damn it. Okay, that's fine. I will have to live with my disappointment. This, however, is a problem. That one. We will deal with him. Okay, so we're pushing a little too forward to Kazucha. We want to make him commit to us, not the other way around. So, with that in mind, oh wow, you now have logistics. Beautiful. Alright, so we're getting more and more of artillery with logistics, and it's starting to get easier and easier. London, as you see, is very fragile. Fragile indeed. If we can at least focus this one artillery on London as opposed to having covering our flanks like he's been doing, I think we can actually make some good headway against the Nazi war machine. So I think pulling this flank back is good. Let him push in to our artillery lines, at which point we'll be able to actually wreck him. Bomber. Good boy. More siege on you. And air repair. And let's relocate you there. All right. So, first steps. Baby steps, but first steps nonetheless. Let's knock you down, so you're finally dead. One less Sam to worry about. I think this guy's actually out of action, out of movement points, so I can relatively easily use my bombers to knock this guy down, assuming he's not in air cover. He does have fighters based there still, so we gotta remember that. But the less of these guys are around, the better. So he's not gonna probably cause us any trouble. Let's see, one of my fighters that doesn't have the extra intercept. Okay, not you. Let's go, not rebase. Air sweep. Can we air sweep here and not die? Okay, that's fine. I can use my bombers on him. Nice. Where are my ground attacker bombers? Not you, not you. You. Good. Another bomber. Good. I could technically do this and likely kill him. This would keep me out of range of the city. That's probably worthwhile. Do that. Shit! Oh, well, you might be dead. Arrgh. Okay, well, let's get a bomber down. This is going to hurt like hell. Oh, no. We're going to get him. We gonna get him. It didn't take that much damage because he wasn't on alert. Awesome. I mean, he does have a combat bonus against us, but that's cool. So we took this down. Let's use our artillery to do what it does best against Lenin. We'll clear up some of these fighters. Then we'll be able to move our infantry in and effectively take London, control the area. And yeah, I think now judicious and expeditious retreat is the order of the day. So I think that is the next plan. Manila should take care of this guy, but I'm still worried about him going after my artillery. Remember, these things do have 3 movement, so they can go over this hill and knock my artillery in the teeth without too much effort. Yep, this is a lot of infantry, but again, this is not strong infantry. These are just basic artilleries. While they are massed against us, we should still be able to deal with them relatively handily. This is fine. You have logistics, but not +1 range, so we're going to have to figure something out for you to do. Okay, cool. However, all right, let's take this step by step. Here, and take that swing. Swing! 1, 2 artillery that can fire in that position. That's a lot of artillery that can fire in that position. Do we do this or not? I think let's lure that poor bastard in. I think that's okay. We're going to pull a little ways back with everything. We're probably not going to take many shots this round as a result, but that's okay. Let's get our double-shot artillery out here, because he's going to need to do some work. You're going to need to do some work as well. We're probably going to replace that tank with an artillery. Yeah, most likely. Yep, he'll be ready to go. This tank can go here for now, I think. Relatively safely, yeah. So we're going to pull this infantry back step by step. This is 2 moves for the tank. Come here, and you'll still have a shot on that Sam. This infantry can go back there in 1 move, so we're going to replace that with the tank. So that we have still have a strong front. The tank is good in rough terrain, because I made him that way. And this solidifies our lines here. As much as I'd love to take the shot on him, I can't safely, so I'm going to pull him back 1. I'm going to pull the bazooka up 1. Let's not have him get hit any more than he has to. Let's pull him here so we can fire. But this is good. This would be a strong position regardless, just firing across the river. I think that is worth it. Pull that guy. And that, I think, is safe, because now they're going to walk into all our artillery lines. And we still have all our units relatively safe. We can't use our bombers the way we want to yet, but we'll be able to soon. What is this? Embargo Germany. I can vote that up. Natural heritage sites, I don't particularly care. Let's go with embargoing Germany. I'm already at war with the bastard. What more can we do? Good. That's done. Germany stole telecom. Prick. Purchase with faith. Nothing, anything useful, I'm afraid. And choose production. What did we just finish? I think it should be listed. We just finished a bomber. Okay, cool. So now we have what in here? We have 5 bombers now, finally? Yep, so let's get 2 more fighters. So I'm just going to queue this up in 1 city so I remember. Done. And then we'll be able to upgrade those into awesome fighters soon. But between robotics and the nuclear fusion, we're going to have GDRs soon. And then once GDRs hit the field, shit gets real, I think. I think that's the term. That's the term all the cool kids use these days. Yeah, shit gets real as soon as those hit the field. These are be ready to take London and then occupy it. Yeah, my submarines are doing good work. They're doing God's work here, keeping the Nazis at bay. Oh, hi there, Bazooka. Were you going to do something to me? Nope. No, you're not. You just thought you were. Okay, good. This sub can hang out. We want to keep them in deep water, obviously, so they don't have vision of us. But until that time happens, until such time as we are ready to move in. Yep. And you, sir, where were you going? Do you have a previous route up here somewhere? Oh, no, this is going to be Katowice, right. Katowice, 22. Thank you. Next. We have another tank coming out, which will be useful. Let's see what the Hitlers do. They're probably going to throw a bunch of units in here now. Is he going to... Nope, he ran away a little bit. Yeah, I kind of expected this to happen. Unsurprisingly, he was cheated a little forward, and that's okay. But we'll be able to take London, I think this turn, practically. We'll take some of those bombers out of action, honestly. And this is a little annoying, seeing all he's throwing in the water here, but this is why I have submarines and battleships. We'll be able to deal with this relatively easily. He's swinging here to take out my ally of Manila, but that will avail him of nothing, I'm afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm actually happy that it'll avail him of nothing. But this is another big, nasty front, and the less AAs we have here, the better. There's a fighter here. I don't see any anti-air things that are active, so I can pretty much, I think, go pell-mell here and go wreck all of these units, and that would just make my day. Just hundreds and hundreds of Nazis gone by the wayside. Goodbye. Oh, really? Really now? Jim? Bob? Dick? Why? What the Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to say another bad word. Actually, I probably will. Because I would be angry! Fury! Taste my fury. But we'd be able to wreck some of this stuff. Clear out the things that can actually take the city is the issue. Then we can run our infantry in front of it to block off any retaking attempts. And then once we have him committing this way, we can start taking stuff apart one by one. We are actually making headway against the Nazis this time, which is just freaking fabulous. Oh, I love mechanized infantry so much. Okay, step by step. You have double shot on something close range. So, ooh boy, you have open terrain. So again, this rough terrainer is going to be the best one we have. You can't hit London. Oh, only you can hit London. All right, well, we'll do the best we can then. Goodbye, as much as we can. Goodbye, as much as we can. If we could do damage here, we would mitigate the amount of damage we actually have to do with our aircraft. London, 1. London calling in my face. All right, London is down to 0. So we can actually take London. Oh, that's sneaky. I think that is sneaky and worthwhile. Well, we might lose the tank, though, if they retake it. I want to be able to move out, should the need arise, or just use an infantry for that purpose. I'll consider that. In the meanwhile, however, we have a liquid, or rather, watery front to contend with. Oh, cool, we can actually fire from here. Nice. I love nuclear submarines. 6 movement and 3 range. That's OP, comma, son. Good, you're gone. Yeah, I want to use the subs on all the stuff that's in the water for the most part. The rest of it we can deal with. This is good here. 3 range, yep. Because the subs can't hit the land. What? Oh, no. No, seriously? I misjudged by 1 move? Crap. Okay. Well, looks like we're going to have to use one of my battleships for this. Which one's the weaker? No, they both fire pretty well, so that's fine. Both do equal damage to ground land targets. I think this guy is probably... We should probably kill something if we can. Oh, I can't. Okay. Let's go here and maybe do some good work to this. Let's do that. Almost have that mobile SAM down. Part of this issue is that I'm going to have a lot of infantry to contend with in just about 2 seconds when they decide that, hey, you know, this place looks really tasty, and they're going to decide to invade. They already decided to invade, technically, so I haven't missed anything. We can do this with a tank, but first let's do this with an artillery. Bang. Can hit that. Hit me. Come get me. I bite, but she bit me. Yes. From the immortal words of Anthony Kiedis, no one knows what the hell he's talking about. I think there's a reference to the term cuntilla in there at some point, too. Red Hot Chili Peppers, for those of you who are musical heathens! No, it's, sorry, I'm becoming an asshole. I will stop. You must tell me these things. I have these tendencies, you see. Well, this is just our newly promoted tank, so you know what? Let's use him. Use him! Take London. Go. Boom. My London. Create puppet. And return. Okay, so he has a metric fuckton. That is a metric measurement, not a king's measurement of of artillery, just sitting there, waiting with bated breath, what to wreck us with. But we will be able to deal with this promptly. We can come here with some infantry to deal with these issues, namely stuff that can retake the city. Let's do this one at a time. Come here and kill that. Son of a bitch. Fury and Anger is my name. Oh, did I fire at something with this? That was dumb. Okay, well, we can kill an artillery with that. That makes my life that much easier. Good night. Okay, then I'm more or less happy with where that tank is. He should take some artillery fire. We should be more or less okay. And again, there's no air cover here. And we took out most of their fighters flying air cover, so we should be able to bombard all this artillery with impunity with our bombers. And that'll make our life easier. But first we gotta make sure nothing gets retaken here. So we gotta do this, unfortunately. I'd rather be out front, but little things. And again, I would attack this with this, but if I do, this artillery may blow me up badly. Because I'll have, it's only one artillery that's in range, technically. So I could probably do this comfortably. Go. So we'll have to dedicate one bomber to actually wreck that one artillery. Where's our ground attacking bomber? I know he's around here somewhere. I wish I could rename these things. There we go. Boom. Okay, one shot with a bomber. Okay, that works for me, just like hooked on Phoenix. Excellent. All right, so now our bombers can kind of go to town on this artillery. I'm not too worried about the Wehrmacht. They're relatively, I wouldn't say harmless, but less harmful than a massed artillery barrage. So this is one fighter. I don't think there's anything else really here. Yeah. So let's just go to town with the bombers and assume there's no air cover. I love that assumption. It's like always the worst bet you can make, but chances are it's probably right. It is the AI after all. So let's do this step by step. Minimize the amount of things concentrating on the tank. Well, there's a higher probability there's something back here with anti-air, so let's just start over here, actually. Ow! 93 damage, huh? I guess something was there to intercept. Is there anything else to intercept I'd like to know about? No. Okay, that's better. We took 93 damage on that bomber. Apparently there was one intercepting unit. Still active. So I guess that guy, that fighter, was still there. Go figure. Let's do this. Don't die, don't die, don't die. We took 77. So he does have some stuff running interception still. We'll make do. The main issue here is that our lines are secure, and we will not lose anything. Fingers crossed. This general should go here. We should move our artillery forward as well. But for now, we kind of have to start risking our bombers like that. Once we have stealth technology, we are going that after GDRs. Yep, that'll be more important. But we are getting quickly to the end of the military tech tree. And that should help ourselves considerably. When is my tank coming up? 2 turns. Okay, good. And then GDR tech will be a little while after that. 14 turns after that. So we'll still have the IS-2s working well. Tatiana rigged it. Good. What happened in the World Congress? Fails. Yeah, no one likes that. Germany passes, so yay, they're going to have less money to throw units at us with. Okay, so far so good. We got London. That's nice. We actually went up in happiness thanks to the Forbidden Palace, if I'm not mistaken. This one doesn't have roads. Oh, they do have rail actually available. So if there is a melee unit here, he'll probably be able to retake London, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to that bridge. Until that bridge is crossed, however, we will not come to it. You stay on alert. You were sending food to the capital, so you keep doing that. And you, my good friend, tank. Friend tank. If I move here, I'm out of range of this artillery. We knew we killed an artillery here. We know there's nothing there. So this is probably safer, honestly. I could get flanked by the Wehrmacht, but in this position, I'm getting hit only just by one artillery, actually. No, this is fine. I've decided this is okay. This is acceptable to me. So you just stay on defensive, and you'll be able to pull back as needed. You can fortify and gain more experience later. Onward and upward, good friends. Onward and upward. Let's see if London gets retaken. Basically, if there's a melee unit here, they'll be able to retake it. If there's not, they will not. Simple as that, really. Holy shit balls. There are some helicopters there. We're going to need to deal with that stuff with our battleships. Yay, he has rebels. They have marine rebels. Hell yeah. Semper Fi, baby. Yes, I know. America, we are good friends. Good friends indeed, because we love freedom and all that stuff. Yeah, totally. But they did not retake London. They do not have melee units to do it. They are bringing melee units to do it with. But that's okay. That is quite all right, because we have units to kill them with. So, all in all, big win, big win. Enemy is near. Yeah, the Wehrmacht is here. They didn't actually go after my tank, oddly enough, which I find a little strange. I kind of think they should have. They're trying to do a nice sweeping motion and go after Manila. Smart, but not going to help them much. Kill that mobile SAM that's in the water. Goodbye. See why I brought all these subs up here? It's just all these reinforcements that were going to be reinforceable. Not really anymore. Okay, cool. Rocket artillery with +1 range. Yeah, please. Thank you. Okay, we can do some good work on those choppers. We will need to do some work on those choppers, actually, because they can do a lot of damage. Oh, wow, we can blow the shit out of those choppers with our... Oh, wow, okay. Just when I thought we'd actually need to seriously worry about that, we don't. Come here, friend. Welcome, friend. Oh, what the hell? We can kill one of them but not the other? I guess that's the case. All right, well, let's kill you. Okay, or not. You have logistics but not double range. You have logistics but not double crap. Okay. Well, we should be able to use a bomber to kill that. That's the one that got hit really hard. So we're going to have you heal up until further notice. You didn't. So you are going to need to be dealt with. Please kill this thing. Actually, to be safe, let's kill this thing. That thing just landed, so it shouldn't be intercepting. Yep, good. We can do most of the damage here. Oh, good, we did it. It was the flanking bonus, I think it was doing it. Okay, good. We're going to keep an eye with our subs here. Anything goes in the water, it dies. Anything stays out of the water gets blown up by my battleships. And everything else that comes this way is blown up by my artillery corps. Oh, yes, we have double attack with that. That is brilliant. Go here and kill that. Yes, that's probably the best move. Yeah, I think so. Do that. Good. Logistics artillery here, knocking down their artillery is good. We need to get in front of stuff, so we do not let them retake the city. Looks like America's moving in on Oberhausen, so that's good. If this keeps going like this and Hitler's going to have as much trouble reinforcing his front as it seems to be, I think I'm just going to push on as far as I can. This is going to be annoying him as well. It's going to be just delaying his tactics. He's, again, very unhappy once again. I think mainly because I managed to take the Forbidden Palace out from under his nose, and that I think he was depending on for a lot of his happiness. Stalinist IS-2 is down to 0 hit points, so we're going to need to have him heal up. This is going to have to come here, I think, and block any attempts to retake as much as it can. That's this one's job too. Yes? Yes. Excellent. General's going to come here. Bazooker's probably going to have to go here to make sure nothing comes out. Where's the more dangerous bit? It's not really anywhere. I think that's fine. Stay there. General can then go into London, because they won't be able to retake this regardless, I don't think. Famous last words, but hey. We have a couple of logistics artilleries we can actually do work with still, which we will put them to work on. This guy... neither of you have +1 range, right? Yeah, neither of you do. So that's not great. I want to make sure... I was wishing to be able to fire with both of them. I will not be able to. This is a hill, so he won't be able to run over this without wasting all his move, so that's fine. So come here, take a shot. Please tell me that was enough to kill it. Thank you. one less artillery blowing me up, and the more I can take away his artillery corps, the less danger my infantry is going to be in. Part of the idea here. And this way we can kind of fortify London's position. And now we have all our other artillery to deal with. Oh, this war is ever so fun, friends. Ever so fun, indeed. Let's go kill the Wehrmacht, shall we? Good. We can use a tank to kill it. We're going to use a tank to start doing damage to this. We can do damage to this pretty bad. We have double attack on this. Probably able to kill this mobile SAM with one shot in the tank. And that, my friends, I'm in favor of. So let's take one pitch against it with this artillery, because it can't hit anything else. It doesn't have logistics yet. And we go 1 attack, 2 attack. That's why IS-2s are awesome. That's why I want more of them. And that's why they're going to be sick as GDRs. I kind of hope they retain that double attack ability, because then I'm going to have some sick GDRs, and I'm going to keep cranking these guys out. We can have modern armor now, can't we? Oh, no, that's with lasers. Yeah, I'm more of a favor of going for straight... Oh, wait, I can go GDRs without modern armor? I actually need to go through modern armor to get GDRs with the IS-2s. Okay, let's rethink this then. So I guess we'll go stealth first, since we need lasers technically for GDRs, and then go to GDRs. I don't want to just go straight GDRs and start building them, because they take a while to build. And now we have a couple options on what to blow up with these things. So let's do the one thing that can't do too much. Kill the Wehrmacht. You, sir, can go kill this thing with double attack. You can heal up. You... Oh, we're actually running out of stuff to shoot for the first time in a while. Yay. You go... Oh, yeah, are we still in range of our fighter? Range 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we are. Okay, good. So you can comfortably move here to permit our artillery to come up and take a ping at this guy. Let's take a ping at that guy. We want to make sure Manila doesn't go down. That would be awful. Our fleets are doing a good job of that, but more can always be done. Indeed, more can always be done. Wehrmacht was gone. Mbanza Congo canceled the quest, but we have officially, finally broken the Nazi lines in such a way as to finally be able to push against the Fuhrer, push against the Nazi menace. We have retaken London, liberated the wonderful English people, and indoctrinated them into Soviet-style living. I'm sure they are just so freaking happy. But we did it. At least we got London back. Our empire is growing. We gained happiness with that, and that means we can have more territorial ambitions, namely that involve the destruction of the Nazi state. It may take a while, but we are going to go as far as we can on this puppy and see if we can knock him down a couple pegs. Before we call it a day, let's see how our tourism's going. We are almost done with Italy. I think we'll be done next turn with Italy. We are doing very well with America. We're actually doing pretty fast. We're putting out a lot of tourism for them. More than they're putting out to us. They're putting out 305 to... No. They're putting out 533 to us. Yeah, this is kind of hurting a bit. But we are actually going to be able to do a lot to them. With a musician that's coming up soon in 8 turns, we'll be able to really kickstart that. And these other ones are coming along really quickly. If I can do as much as I think I'm doing with my tourism with this great musician, we may even eke this one out. Oh, this is exciting, folks. This is the kind of war I always hope to bring you, and it only took a giant freaking map with way too many AI cities to bring you, but man, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of our World War II Free-For-All. This has been Urs. Thank you for your viewership, your subscribership, and all the awesome stuff you do, and I will see you next time when we continue these insane adventures of our enterprising Soviet people. All right, thank you so much. Till then.